2 cookies. That's all.
And that the history of blacks in America ends at slavery, and then everybody was just happy family. No, the story continues, and I'm saying that story that continued is much worse. We need to look into that. And we're not asking for much. We're just asking as countrymen, let's fucking do this shit. Move forward. And it's for y'all best interest anyway, you dumb, silly, stupid, non-paying attention motherfuckers. All these, first of all these media companies that own all these black networks and shit like that. I'm tired of y'all white motherfuckers talking about we low IQ and shit like that. And we see the moves right now. We see where the money finna go right now. It's going right back. And it's finna fucking boom the economy. Y'all fucking, bro, this is... Oh, I know why they ain't gonna do it. Because it's gonna be the biggest foundational white flight ill that ever existed. So long, Dixiecrat. Articles of Confederations, Robert E. Lee heritage people that are still bonded by that great white idea. Any kind of reparations passed. It's fucking L.
But see,
what they recognize as America.
Yo, Nike.
That's a fact.
It'll actually be greater for them.
And it'll benefit them more.
Hold on. It's a crab in a bucket mentality that all Goyim experience. Because they're not really seeing how it could benefit their American brother, how it could benefit the American economy. They don't see. They see it as white Americans, black Americans, Chinese, this and that. They don't know that the repair and the unification with their black brother will bring in the golden age of America. They want to keep the division, and they want to keep the crab in the bucket, the envy mentality, and that keeps them poor.
All right, let's get to the nuts and bolts of it, though. I don't know if it's been done yet. Are you okay with it being structured where you're given a certain amount of money on a card and you can only buy certain items? What do you think?
Like what? Like just what's the idea?
Food. We'll give you Snicker bars. Very specific items. What's that, Nathan? Wait, what were you saying?
Let me know so I can know. What.
Wait, can we buy raw materials?
You can buy lumber. That's it, though.
We working with something. But is it quality or is it only locked? Is it brand locked?
That's kept us going.
It's brand locked.
Oh,
come
on.
We got it.
Yeah.
How it works, right? You gotta get, we gotta get down to how it works.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
it an American brand?
diabolical suggestion? This shit is so diabolical and so elaborate at the same time.
Well,
I don't
whatever
think
suits
a criminal should get it. If you commit all this crazy shit and stuff like that, you don't get anything.
Yeah, I think that there's if motherfuckers done committed crime, I don't care if they fucking
Frederick nephew or some shit, nigga. Fuck that. This nigga killed 12 niggas. Be out of here. Why?
Hello, Dr. Matt Cool. I'd like to discuss the topic. This is communist fascist.
Yeah, you definitely ain't gonna get to talk. If you talk, bro, every time.
Well, I heard that Schwarz Othello called people goyim, that disgusting low IQ piece of trash Schwarz who called people goyim. Hello?
She left you. Get over it. You weren't worth it. You miserable human.
Projection mirror says what? It's 10 a.m. in the morning on a Monday, a critical work event hour. Who's here talking endlessly on Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Shit and rebroadcast
Listen, I'm trying to stop structural white racism and make some money via YouTube, Google ad revenue, and I will contribute to your reparation fund because clearly you don't like working. It's Monday, 10:26 a.m. Central Standard Time. You might want to consider going on LinkedIn or Indeed and trying to find a job instead of pontificating all day long endlessly on Clownhouse. It's just a suggestion from a goyim, from a goyim to a Schwartz, from a goyim to a Schwartz. From a goyim to a Schwartz, I'm just trying to tell you, you might want to get a job instead of running your lips about reparations at 10 a.m. on a Monday. Hello?
It's reparations. Listen to this. I want you guys to understand why we should never seek reparations. Because of shit like this, yo. This is obvious, man.
Because of somebody else's reaction?
Because of somebody else's reaction. Okay. How about we deconstruct what's being said? Instead of just like dismissing it, instead of it just being somebody else's, reaction, how about we deconstruct it? All right, run it back. All right? Now, real talk, man. Why are we seeking money for work that we didn't do?
Because it's a lack of objective ethics. Maybe you should try to read a book known as Objective Ethics by Ayn Rand. Look it up. It's the virtue of selfishness.
You're supporting his point. That's how blinded by narcissism.
But Anthony wasn't done. Go ahead, Anthony.
No, that's all good, man. Yeah, so listen, like, I want, it comes across like you have a group of people that are begging. It comes like, I want to get paid when I produce something, when I make it happen. That's when I want to get paid. I don't want to get paid for what my great-grandfather did. Like, would you guys be okay with somebody sentenced to multiple life sentences, dying in jail, and we go get his son and say, you got to finish your father's term? And like, this shit doesn't work. It doesn't translate. It doesn't add up.
Have you ever?
You guys want it when it's a good point, but you don't want it when it's the so-called bad point.
Have you ever received money from a trust?
Literally didn't do anything.
Anybody?
Okay.
You don't understand.
I do not, as I am an empress and have much to do, as that is why I came to Russia. Do you have something to help me not take notice? Thanks. We have work to do. Yes, we do. That is all the legal codes. So 16,000. We will read them all and find all the laws we wish to repeal.
Nice idea, mate, tonight.
Of course I do. I would like to invite scientists from all over Europe for a competition, and we will beat them all.
Most of our good scientists left.
So offer them as much money as it takes to come back, and keep offering until they say yes. Now, to transport in the regions.
That seems a good amount.
If you're a small content creator, use the Germany should have paid reparations after World War II. You know what? Just because you got killed, you don't fundamentally understand what reparations mean. And also, you want to qualify for it. That's the crazy thing about it. Since you don't qualify, you should have a voice in it.
Okay, Nathan, the reason why I have a voice is because my tax dollars would be used for it. So whether or not I qualify is irrelevant. Now, if you're saying, let's say, for example, that Iran and the United States came to some kind of agreement where they got paid reparations. That has, or Japan, we helped rebuild Japan after World War II. That is different than saying generations later, you should get paid for slavery. That's asinine. It makes no sense, and you come across as a lowly beggar. That's the way it comes across.
You do realize that even if you get the money, you're still going to have to pay taxes on it. And African Americans cannot comply with the tax code. They do not pay taxes at scale in this country. So you're going to have to figure out the tax piece to the reparation piece. Hello?
Here's the thing: when you ask the money, you ask for the half money from the bank, right? Let's say $50,000 you owe the bank, right? Here's the deranged dumb shit. I can't stand it either. Oh yeah, when a bank asks you for money, are they begging you? are demanding the money back. You fucking dummies. You gotta be a low IQ dumbass.
Okay, Nathan, I'm not calling you out your name, Nathan. Nathan, I'm not calling you out your name. No, Nathan, you're engaging with me. We're going back and forth.
I was talking about communists too as well. Let me land finish, because you cut me up in 5 seconds. Let me finish. People owe me money from all the fucking time. When I own business. So when I go after them for my money, am I begging them for money? Hell no, I would love to collect my money. It's called a demand. That needs to be owed. So when you misrepresent, when you misrepresent the logic about it, it's not incorrect.
Your ancestors didn't.
Okay, so
when we're talking about Jim Crow,
Anthony, you're not FBA. You're not a Foundation of Black American, Anthony.
No,
no, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Lodella, that's why I said, like, certain people be in the conversation in the mix that don't need to have the conversation. I've been consistent.
All right, so this is what's up, man. Night King, we're in the President Trump room, all right? We're having the conversation. Americans who contribute their tax money would be the people. So this idea that you don't get a say so, that dog won't hunt. You're gonna need Americans. You have to appeal to Americans to see.
Oh, brother. That dog's gonna hunt more than you can motherfucking understand. It's gonna catch more fish than goddamn.
All right. No problem. You don't like the way I speak, Night King.
No. I like what you're saying.
I wish I wish I had different words to use. All right, cool. I wish I had different words to use. It's the way I speak. Pardon me. All right.
No, you
anyway. Nah, it's all good. I know what you know about this. This is okay. We're just exchanging ideas. I don't really care. It's no big deal. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not insulting anybody. Y'all know me. You know I go left, but I'm not insulting anybody. So here's what's up, man. We need it. Whether or not people have to be FBA in order to participate in the conversation, it's a stupid argument. Let's stop bringing that up as a talking point. Let's move past that. So the only people that should say whether or not black people should get reparations are black FBA Americans? Come on now. Does that make sense?
I want to remind you that this is a free conference call app called Dinner for Schmucks. You got retards here that will say anything, and you're taking it seriously. These are fools speaking. You've been fooled right now, Anthony. You've been fooled by these fools. You're taking it seriously? This is for fucking children. For losers that don't even have a job at 10 a.m. on a fucking Monday. Don't be fooled by these fucking losers.
For Anthony on the
Don't be
FBA.
fooled by these fucking losers.
Okay. We've already talked about how it will stimulate the economy. You know, go right back into your pockets. The conversation gets unserious when you come on here and you start calling people beggars. I know a few people on stage right now that are black business owners that have degrees, that have their affairs in order. I'm so happy I just got my Lexus LX F Sport 300. But we can still talk about things that are owed. We're not beggars. So when you get on stage and you like try and demean us, and we're actually talking about lobbying, the logistics, the law, the countries that benefit, it wasn't just the United States, it was Europe. You know, how does that make us sound like beggars when we're actually getting into the meat and potatoes? So that's why I say it sounds like you're a bad faith actor if you're not FBA.
Okay. Othello, you make a fair point. Now, I'm going to give you context for me saying the word beggars. My saying the word beggars was in response to what Communist said. I said, let's unpack what he's saying. I'm saying, I'm looking at it from the other perspective. I'm the type of person, when I'm trying to solve an issue, I try to see it from all perspectives. I want to know if somebody else has a different idea from me, why do they feel the way that they do? So I'm saying, from the opposite point of view, it comes across as people are beggars, that they're begging. You, Othello, listen, I don't, from my perspective, I think reparations is a horrible idea, and it would tear this country apart. I don't think there's a scenario where I see another civil war happening besides reparations. I think reparations is a hot button, topic to the point where we could have another civil war. I literally believe that, and you can give the eyes and everything. I'm not mad at you for doing it, but I understand your point. I'm not trying to say beggars to be provocative. I'm giving context to what the other side of the argument looks at this like.
Hi, gentlemen. I know I've been mocking some of you. Hold on, Night King, you fucking Schwartz. I'm going to read this. It says that the Justice Department has already ruled that reparations are illegal. It says, under the pretext of paying reparations for events more than 100 years ago, the city of Evanston has chosen to distribute millions of dollars in cash and housing benefits to people because of the color of their skin or the color of the skin of their parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents, said Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon of the Justice Department. There are sound ways for a city to remedy past discrimination or direct resources to its most vulnerable citizens and neighborhoods. Simply handing out money based on race, however, is not the answer. It is race discrimination, pure and simple, and it is illegal. The Supreme Court has repeatedly affirmed that the government actions classifying citizens by race are presumptively unconstitutional, said U.S. Attorney Andrew Boutros. Shut up, Schwartz. The Constitution demands that the government treats citizens as individuals, not as members of a racial class. Shut up. Distributing public funds based on an individual's ancestry or race divides the citizenry and establishes the very hierarchy the Equal Protection Clause was designed to dismantle. In 2019, the city adopted the Local Reparations Restorative Housing Program. Under this program, Black persons who lived in the city of Evanston as an adult at any time between 1919 and 1969, as well as their children, grandchildren, or great-grandchildren, can receive $25,000 in the form of cash payments, which the recipient can use for any purpose, or financial assistance for purchasing, repairing, or maintaining a primary residence in the city. The city has not identified any specific acts of discrimination that violated the Constitution or a statute that these payments are intended to remedy. Nor does the city require any evidence that recipients or their ancestors experienced discrimination when they lived in the city. Race alone determines whether a current or former resident or their descendant receives $25,000 in cash or financial assistance for housing. To date, the city has paid out over $5 million in reparations, and it plans to distribute millions more as funds become available. In 2024, descendants of persons who had lived in Evanston. Okay, that's it. You guys get the point that it's illegal. Reparations is constitutionally illegal. And you guys are fucking losers that should be at a job site fucking working instead of running your fucking mouths on a conference call app at 10 a.m. on a fucking Monday. You fucking losers. I am complete. This is communist fascist. I have landed my plane.
So this is going to victims of American chattel slavery.
There are no victims alive.
This is not going to black people. This is going to victims of American chattel slavery.
This is another Jesse Jackson style con job that the black people and black leadership has discovered. And
here's another person from America. Here's another person from America.
You are white people.
Yeah, he's Armenian.
That's all there is.
He's all there. Not even American. He's not even American.
Like this, except the fact when communism was reading the line.
I didn't believe after Jabrani. I mean, not after Jabrani.
Shut the fuck up.
But Armenians. No.
Bitches.
Because you actually. Because of
bitches.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, then we can just get down to goddamn Armenian business.
Yeah.
You don't see
this.
Yeah, when y'all was crawling on the ground, crying about y'all genocide, y'all wanted us to acknowledge it, but y'all will acknowledge our oppression. You guys are fakers, liars, and are the most dishonest people.
You are.
And when the eye of the horn of Islam and the star of the moon sets sights on your country, it will fall.
No money.
It will.
Get a job.
No, you get a job.
Get
in here.
That's all.
Fuck your job.
Yeah.
We don't want
Yeah.
you
You got a pool? How big is your pool?
Fuck you.
What kind of car you got?
Yeah.
We want the Armenian mobs
Yeah,
out of our
let's
neighborhoods.
not do that.
We want the Armenian mobs out of our neighborhoods too, and we want you guys
Yeah,
to stop.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the Armenians
want you guys to
And stop using civil rights. Stop using the legislative
never would have been
privileges that we fought
Thank you to
for your black, white ass.
Yeah.
Come over here in your fake Versace shirt.
Okay, Armenians saved your
Yeah, Armenians didn't do fuck shit. They didn't do. You want to know what they're doing? They're fucking people on the internet and having family of whores. That's what we know about the fucking Armenians in America. And let me tell you something, brother.
Tell me.
Yeah, you're not ready. You're not built to handle these 40-inch pythons, brother. Yeah, he walked into it.
We want the Armenian mobs out of our neighborhoods. We want them to stop committing fraud. If you see an Armenian, it's ICE because they're probably committing fraud.
Are we done?
Are we getting anywhere on this? Alan, you good?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're good. We were all
They do it with Mullah together.
Peter, what do you think about this issue, Peter?
I think that this generation who is not harmed just deserve the best life that they can receive. And that is not impossible right now in the United States. And I think that after this, I see much more important priorities that I need to deal with and much more situation that
Like what?
I am involved with.
Like
about my country, about
Like
the
what?
situation of citizenship in my country and how they die in cold blood without any reason, for example, clarification afterwards. For example, when the people is injured in a street, then taken to the hospital, then they go there and put a bullet on his head. This is much more deeper for me to digest, especially because it is my own interest and I cannot stand this. I am not sure how to say. Maybe you get mad at me sometimes because of repeating the name of Mullah, but that is something that I cannot forget. That is, I try to, but it is impossible. It was at least impossible until this point.
Wait, you want us to focus on the Iranian issues, you said?
For me, that's the homeland. And that is dealing with much harder and deeper problems. Much more than this. At least you have one of the best education systems of the world for your children.
We don't want us to focus on
Am I wrong?
reparations. You want us to focus on the Iranian issues?
Because it is a current issue. Yes. For me, yes. With Mullah. The country of Armenia belongs to Azerbaijan, but they're smuggling the drug and they are cooperating with Mullah. Because of that, they survived by now. And otherwise, their blood, everything is the same genetic with Azerbaijan. There is no reason to be another country with the name of Armenia. But they are with the same hand with Mullah. Even they are Christians, but they help them to transfer the drugs toward Europe from the Zangezur corridor, and that corridor remained open afterwards, after the tensions. And they are still, and this is strategic because they don't have any other source of income. They would die from the poorness, the people of Armenia. They need to agriculture.
This is not a pressing American issue, and it's not more important. When we talk about United States and what's going on here, what's going on in the streets of Iran is not a more important issue than reparations.
This is a good question, though.
The daily life of Iranians is not more important than United States citizens.
It is much less important. That's the problem. It is much less important.
No, it's less important. It has nothing to do with our nation, our country.
It was much less important. There was much less media coverage.
I'm sorry.
There was much less.
I'm sorry.
This is some kind of bias. Exactly. I am also sorry for
This
this.
has nothing to do with the United States and what we got going on.
Othello,
You don't
that's
represent United States in front of me. You are one another person, okay? Speak on behalf of your side.
No one cares.
Othello, that's my question. That's my question. Where is this on your list of things?
You are wrong. On the Khalifis, I am wrong.
Where is this on your list of like priorities, Othello? That's my question. That's what I want.
When I look at the title of the room, it should be the number one priority in this room. And so if we're saying that we're asking all these people who are not FBA, actually not American citizens, what they think is important, and saying that this is less important than what's going on in their country, sorry, man. You know, these are some bad faith actors.
Okay.
Not less important. In the much less priority of violence.
This is the President Trump house. This is
living
run by Americans. And you're
they
telling
gave me the stage.
Yeah.
Yes, they let me speak on this stage. It is President Trump's house, exactly.
Yeah, look at the title of the room. Change the title then. You know,
Doctor, the other.
You asked my idea. I gave you my submission. There is no reason to change it.
That's the thing. First of all, we don't care. Second, we don't even know what
exactly. You don't care. So why should I care about your information?
So you mix. That's a potent concept.
You don't care.
We don't know what you're saying, and we don't care.
At the first hand, you don't want to be a slave. At the second hand, you don't care, but care about just yours. You know, you need to change your mindset.
No, we're speaking to the title of the room.
I'm not sure if I want to continue this discussion with you.
Go to an Iranian room.
I prefer to go outside.
Okay, you're mumbling into the mic. You're uttering things. You're just making
Othello,
sounds.
let me translate for you.
You're
Everything
wrong.
you did was absolute bullshit. So that I can solve that problem for you very easily.
I want to say two things to Othello as someone for being for FB. One thing is that it's a contradictory that people say that it's that America is institutionally a racist country, but then you accept reparations from a country that's institutional racism. That makes no sense. You know, number two, black people actually, because of racism, in the 30s, yes, some of our cities were destroyed, but black people wanted they wanted to be on the welfare state, and at that time on the white people. Now fast forward so many years later, is that black people actually blame the welfare system, for destroying the black family. So it was like, even if they tried to help us, but they hurt us, and you expect a nation that black people say is institutionally racist that's gonna give us reparations, it's like shit is not adding up. And the people, the masters of the universe, so to speak, they're gonna crash.
Oh, I'm so glad I came back to hear this.
Okay, so here we go. As far as the welfare, if you go look up who benefited disproportionately, it was white women that benefited from DEI as well as affirmative action and the welfare.
It's not about second. It's not about that. It's about that it hurt us. It's not about who disproportionately helped, because that's the point. Reparations might, for some reason, go the same way. Maybe.
Okay, in what way? List them.
I say it could hurt us in some way. Let's say that it's time for World War III, or it's time for like a major economic crash. Like, we don't know. Like, we know things are.
We're in a major economic crash right now.
Like Great Depression. Okay.
We're in an economic crash. Right.
It is not major. It is a same mind. You know what it is. It's pleasant.
Even considering that white women benefited the most from the welfare programs, still from the 1960s to today, black people have received $11 trillion from
not black people, black women. So we can no. Because you cannot consider government aid in that equation. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
But But that's not how legislation works.
No, but that's
right, and that's not how they view it financially, categorically. I bet you they don't. They actually look at this kind of thing very different. They separate them. They're separate.
For what less than 5% of the white population did in the 1800s. Sorry. We're not.
Well, it benefited nations. We're not giving you. That's the thing. It benefited white because it benefited whole nations.
No, you're just looking at you're acting as if there's a certain of people actions alone when there's not a systematic approach to these issues that we can literally point to, especially when it comes to Fair Housing Act. No, Fair Housing Act. No, we're talking after. We're not talking about slavery. We're talking after. You benefited from slavery. No, you benefited from slavery. When they enslaved your Persian, your fake reverse Persian ass, when they enslaved you and dragged your people across the fucking desert, they dragged their ass. I know what happened to your people too. They dragged them.
Yeah, that's
right. Oblivion.
And yet
people literally are written in record for being dragged into abyss. I don't want to hear it. I won't do all oppression Olympics with you. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. You old has-been. Shame on your Stone Age ass. Having this narrative. When you're a guest in this country, my people fall for your existence. There is an aristocratic hierarchy in this country that exists, and it's been racially coded since the beginning.
Not only that, but the Armenian attempts to sue the Turkish government and Turkish banks for seized land and property have been dismissed due to legal constraints like the political question doctrine and the statutes of limitation. So they've tried. So that's why it's crabs in a bucket. The Armenians have tried. The Armenians have tried to get their just due. They've tried to do it. So there's nothing wrong with trying. They just failed.
No, they are not the people of Armenia. They are the government of Armenia who are drug smugglers like Mullah. They suppress their own people. They cannot speak. There is no democracy.
Yeah, get them, Peter. Yeah. Got my dog ride with me.
This argument that pointless. We might as well just talk about Ukraine. Yeah, let's talk about the $300 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like the people.
The funny thing about it, what's happening right now, the people who disagree, like Alan and the deranged people, right? They right now, currently, the United States and Europe are fighting and helping Ukraine get reparations from Russia. This is multiple mega billionaire yachts that Russians have seized it and called it reparations, and we give it to Ukraine. We can't make this shit up. People in America don't even have control where their tax money is going right now. You don't have control. The government is taking it. You don't know where it's going, and nobody says a word. This conversation should not be had. If your family wasn't here in World War II, there's no point in me talking to you. Really.
I got an uncomfortable question for the room. What do you think is more likely to happen? Reparations for the January 6ers or reparations in general?
Wait, what?
I think in general, because the DSA is about to take over the United States.
Oh shit, Othello.
Yeah, in general, and they support reparations for chattel slavery and Jim Crow era. So if you look at the people who are getting behind these democratic socialists and even people who are more moderate but still kind of democratic socialists, like James Tallarico, is black people. They like what they're talking about, they like what they're saying, and they're about action. So I think it will happen, because what you're seeing right now with the DSA is a direct response to the extremism that you see in Iran and Gaza, the mishandling of the economy by President Trump, the mishandling of the Epstein files. There's so much ammo to throw at the other side, along with Republican right-wing America Firsters who are breaking from the party, breaking from AIPAC, and breaking from Israel. This has become an American issue on both sides of the coin.
Is that
and
really
has sparked the DSA?
Is that really on their platform? Othello?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
that part?
and I can read it out if you.
Othello, you know what Abraham Lincoln said, that in terms of freeing the slave, in terms of hurting the South. Well, let's come all the way to 2027, 2028. That's what reparations are going to do. Hurt the South yet again. Something, as they say, the more things change, the more they remain the same.
In what way? What would they hurt the South?
I mean, the same thing is going to happen in terms of what Abraham Lincoln did. It's going to happen again with, in other words, we're just a footnote to a new system or a new civil war. We're not the main course. We're a footnote or a prelude to it.
Bring it on.
Reparations cause a civil war.
Bring it on.
Yes, it would. For the simple fact, white people don't want to be considered the working class now, because if black people get reparation, we will be the upper class. Now we might not have the richest individual, because there still will be white billionaires, but overall majority, we will be the upper class. And if they're talking about the so-called money that we're owed each African American, and talking about millions, we wouldn't even have to work. Now I'm not saying some would just quit, because some people will still work. Some people will still I'm not even gonna say what's the word I want to use, like add to the economy, because we're going to be spending money. Give us reparation, America will be great. We will make America great. Give black people reparation. See the shit we do with us struggling. Now give us money. See what the fuck we'll really do. We will turn this country all the way up. All the fucking way up.
The only pushback that I have is that when you actually do the numbers and you get into the trillions, you're talking about $75,000 a piece, right? Hold on. And that's just when you get in the trillions, right? I lost $75,000 in the crypto market, right? So it's not going to move the needle as far as like,
I don't know. I think the numbers are more. Maybe we go down the numbers later, but I heard the numbers are higher for each individual.
Yeah, just multiply it by 40 million. Do 75,000 times 40 million. You know what I mean?
But I could do that. But what are they saying we are owed? That's what I need to know first.
No. I'm saying what I was saying is that they use the illusion of slavery. Obviously, white people didn't wake up and naturally say, "Hey, what 400 years was wrong." No, they use the reason of slavery as a means for the Civil War, for the accumulation of power in the feds. And come 2027 or 2028, they're going to do the same thing with reparation. It's going to be a reason for whatever next Civil War, centralization or CBDC that they're going to do.
But but as we learn history and people use their brains and we stop listening to white manipulation, we understand the Civil War wasn't about freeing the slaves. The Civil War was really about the North mad that they didn't have jobs and the South had all the monopolies. The North wanted a piece of the monopolies, because if it was about freeing the slaves, we getting our ass handed to us right after. We went to Jim Crow. We went to civil rights. We had to go through the crack era. It wasn't no free to slave. That's why I say don't listen to these white people. These white people will tell you anything. We not stupid people. We see what's going on. We know what's going on.
They got civil wars. That's to protect you as a slave. They trying to protect you as they put legacy. It's not to free you. It's to keep your ass under the system.
Even if you're talking about a civil war, there's not that many of them that would actually fight. 66% of all trans people are white. You got white lefty liberals. Like there's not that many of them.
No, but you can't use that trans number because it's 300,000 white people. It's only a small percentage of trans. There will be white people that say they aren't racist. If it was to be a civil war, there are white people who are in the middle. that really don't react to racism, but they're so-called, they will say they're not racist. They're just in the middle, the gray area. A lot of those motherfuckers would join the white side if it's a civil war. A lot of people will join their side. We're going to get outnumbered. But if we got to be strategic on our end and not think it's not a war. See, the problem with black folks, a lot of us think we're not in a war. We're in a war still. We're still in a fucking war. But see, white people, I give them this because these are the master manipulators. I give white people this. When it comes to war, they are some evil geniuses because they know how to feed us crumbs and keep us at bay and still do what they want to do. And they know a lot of us will be okay with that. And that's what they're doing. These motherfuckers. Go ahead.
But here's the thing about maintain power.
Yeah, but here's the thing about
it's to maintain power.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna say one thing. Here's the thing about fighting, right? I learned this through some, person on BitChute, right? In terms of, the Germans, like, just somewhat after World War I, not that much. They actually protested against the right-wing violence to Jewish people, and then of course, the We More Republic came.
You guys will still be
starved,
get reparations.
and they don't have any means to have a job or anything. Then they'll join the war. Then they'll join the army. Because like literally.
Yeah, that's what politics is. A bunch of complaining, you fucking dumb bitch.
All right, I gotta ask.
What the hell is wrong with
I gotta ask. Like, so do you think that will help?
That's what it is to you guys.
But the question needs to be, why would white people wage a civil war? If we get reparations, the question should be, why would white people?
Because it'll be the last stand for white power. Because us receiving reparations would be an ultimate utter defeat to their Confederate legacy and all the white movements.
No, it's because it's completely unjustified. They will still run you guys got to stop pulling this.
Oh, still, it'll be the defeat of the idea. Look at him, right?
Never gonna get free stuff. Stop complaining.
The idea. Look at him. He's calling it complaining. I'm calling it legislation, right? It was legislation where y'all used it to move and fuck up our country.
We always know whenever black people ask for something, it's an issue with them. They understand everybody's problems in the world except black people that they put on us.
They ready to give Somalis reparations.
They understand everybody else's atrocities except the atrocities they put us through. We don't need to listen to these motherfuckers. We don't need to talk to them. We don't need to negotiate with them.
They don't even know what's good for their own self.
You guys already. You're never gonna
y'all would benefit. Hey, stupid Leroy, you dumb white racist faggot ass nigga. You would benefit off of me getting reparations.
Stop complaining.
They know they're not you without
they gonna benefit.
Is that what a man would do? Is that what a man would do?
We share. Hey, guess what? Whether you like it or not, we share an American economy.
And
right?
that does not include giving false victims
and guess what?
A bunch of taxpayer money.
Actually, it does. Because y'all gave
you take $5 Indians to get reparations. Y'all can get reparations to the Jews. Y'all can get reparations to the Asians. Even y'all can give yourself reparations. But when it comes to blacks, it's always we beg.
No,
blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, y'all don't understand shit.
Y'all drop books on us. Y'all bomb our community.
Y'all act like y'all. All of a sudden, y'all act like y'all parents.
Leroy.
And this is funny. They all think their parents wasn't living in those days. They act like their grandparents wasn't living in those days. It ain't
no, they weren't. They old ass hag ass mama named Hagatha
but for some reason they don't understand.
Fucking watching niggas hang.
For some reason they think what's crazy, they think all the image that they took, all the videos that they took of them whooping our asses is fake.
Your guys is a history of being dominated. Your guys is a history of being dominated. That's what you're pissed off about. You guys have absolutely nothing for the world. You a piece of shit.
Especially when y'all have to move the ball and we still survive. Y'all wanted to eradicate us, use all for y'all revolutionary purposes and business assistance. And when it didn't go y'all way, y'all weren't the manufacturer and the maker of those ingredients and shit like that. How to sustain a product that y'all stole from us.
This is how dumb white people are, but this is how so lost we are as black
people.
But hear me. They created a system to kind of go against it, but if black people were the smartest,
so I'm not even white, but I see all this stuff.
This is the best system for black people if we were to unite. My nigga, if black people
dude, I'm not indoctrinated. I just don't care. Like, I have to.
Of course, you not caring. That's the most
everybody has problems.
Say.
Everybody was the victim of past human environments in the past, dude. So just get over it. You guys are the short bus.
White people always trying to make themselves.
Leroy. It's not about slavery. It's about the unification of America.
No, you guys are gonna stop complaining.
We've been surviving
finally stop stabbing white people
snakes.
and fucking
You
things
slid
up
with
there,
your
right?
snake ass over here from Europe and came over here. We've been surviving in this fucking country, but you snivered over.
No, you guys are just the least successful group of human beings that there ever was, and history proves that.
How are we the least successful?
Because you've done nothing. You've done absolutely nothing. Contributed absolutely nothing. All you've done is turn this world into a terrible, unsafe to live in, and everybody knows your grift. Everybody knows this grift now. Like, stop whining.
Let's think about this. He said we're the least successful. Now understand this. We didn't get true freedom. Our true freedom since probably the 60s. Somewhere around the 60s.
Look at how many millionaires we
have.
Okay,
again, it leads back to the white man. Again, it leads back to the white man. When are you going to take responsibility for your own actions, for your own failure?
For maybe about 60 years, we probably had true equal rights. And it ain't even been equal. But look at where black people are at compared to these motherfuckers who've been running it for.
We gave you equal rights. You say it hasn't even been equal. If we give you reparations, how do we know you're not going to still complain? If we give you reparations, how do we know you're still not going to be a bunch of brigands in a peaceful world?
Systematic rules against us. That's why they have to create systematic laws.
Systematic. What's your fault? How much stuff is actually your fault?
No other group will be able to survive and do the things we've done in 60 years. All the shit they put us through in 60 years, where our people are at, no other group in this world.
Sanctimonious.
No other group. You think about all the industries. We were
sanctimonious. Look up the definition.
They just own the corporation. But the actual figures and the people who generate the money, that's us. We run sports, we run entertainment, we run music, all of they fun shit. We run.
No, you don't.
We just got to unite.
You don't. You don't
we
run
just got to
anything.
unite. Nobody.
You guys don't run anything because you can't see past your own emotions.
Nobody wants to see a bunch of white people play baseball. Nobody wants to see a bunch of white people play football. Y'all can have that cold ass hockey shit. Y'all can have that cold ass hockey shit. Y'all are Neanderthals. So I understand why y'all excel at hockey. I get why you excel at hockey.
Hey, don't forget that motherfucking golf they play.
No. We got the greatest golfer. The only reason why it's not more numbers of black people in golf because golf is just really expensive. But we have the greatest golfer. We have the greatest fighters. And we're outnumbered by these motherfuckers by 5. And we still produce the best. How do we still produce the best and we're outnumbered?
Highly selective.
Hello? How do we produce the best when we're outnumbered? Not by 1 or 2. We're down there outnumbered by 5.
Highly selective.
You stupid motherfucker. Shut up.
Let me say something.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm going to say something.
Shut up,
Were you guys responsible for over half the crime and murder?
No, it's not over half. No, because y'all do majority of the crime. Y'all do majority of the crime. Now, if you want me to explain the murders, if you want me to explain murders, I can explain that easily if you willing to listen.
Cry.
No, it's not crying. It's a real explanation.
My injustices.
I know. And you were scared, and y'all scared of little ass
because
man.
you guys don't have fathers?
Y'all scared of Mexicans.
Is that why you don't know how to be a man? Because you guys don't
No.
have fathers?
Hey, your father's gay. Your father's a pedophile. Your father's a pedophile. I bet you kissed your dad in the lips.
All right.
Shut your weird ass up.
All right. Let's have a little order.
No. Say that. Don't say it when the black people start talking.
Let's have a little order. The master's
At
back.
least he still has a father.
You kissed your daddy in the mouth, man.
Hi, moderators. This is Communist. I've been listening patiently, and all I can say is at 11 a.m. on a Monday, if you're screaming reparations, your priorities are all fucked up. You should get a book immediately. You should go to the gym immediately. You should go for a power walk immediately. You should reevaluate your life decisions immediately. This free conference call of retards is wasting your time. You're accomplishing nothing. You're achieving nothing. You're just a tree in a forest falling over. No one can even hear it. This room isn't even on replay. It just disappears. If you're practicing your public presentation skills, that's one thing. But this isn't Toastmasters. This is a free conference call app for schmucks that like wasting their time and picking their toes in Poughkeepsie. I rest my case. You're all fucking dumber for listening to this shit. You've been fooled by these fools talking their shit. I rest my case and land my plane. You are all fucking retards that are talking, and all people listening here are also fucking retards. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to go read a book, have a nice lunch. God bless you all. Death to reparations. It's already been proven illegal and unconstitutional. This is a redundant conversation. I am complete, and you are all fucking retarded. Farewell.
It's okay for white people, white companies to get bailed out.
You ain't gonna get shit. You're not gonna get shit. Keep crying. You're never gonna get shit.
Why is it okay for white companies to get bailed out?
Your daddy should have taught you better. Just keep fucking crying. Keep crying.
You gonna call police? I don't care. But anyways, why is it okay for white people to get bailed out? Why is it okay for white people to get bailed out?
Just sitting there drinking grape Kool-Aid, smoking fucking grape beezies. You fucking.
I know your mama's on meth. Your mama's a meth head. Shut up, bitch boy. And your daddy touched your sister. Your daddy touched your sister. That's nasty work. It's nasty work. It's a good chance your daddy touched your sister. It's a very high percentage your daddy touched your sister.
Calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down. You don't tell these honkies to calm down, honky lover.
Calm down.
You're the honky lover.
You sound like a white man.
No, I'm a nigga.
Stop it.
Say it. Say I sound like a nigga. Say it. Say I sound like a nigga.
All right, we gotta have ice. Ice trying to get in. Hold on.
Yeah, pussy.
Pussy.
You sound like Fentanyl Floyd.
I want to say one thing.
We could sound like Fentanyl Floyd.
Go ahead. Is it ice?
Yeah. I'm gonna say one thing. The majority of nations do not get reparations. Let's go through the list. Yugoslavia.
What does that got to do with America? Y'all is some Christian ass, supposedly Christian based people. Don't bring up other countries.
Christians give more money.
A lot of countries don't allow motherfucking men to kiss each other, but you honkies do.
What does that have anything?
It has a lot to do with it. When you want to make comparisons, bitch ass niggas, we can make a lot of differences in comparisons. Fuck what another country do. You motherfuckers is supposed to be a Christian-based country, and y'all creating atrocities on people.
We're not enablers.
We're not
going to enable you highly selective.
Christianity is not even in the Constitution.
Shut your bitch ass up. You don't want to be in here because you want to avoid the truth, you stupid motherfucker.
Dude, what if we don't care because we had nothing to do with it? You were never a slave. You were never a slave owner. Shut up.
You're probably a Catholic. You probably part of the Catholic Church. Are you part of the Catholic Church? Did the priest touch your bum bum? Did the priest touch your bum bum? Did the priest touch your bum bum? Huh?
Are you done sucking off Mark Johnson?
Did the priest touch you?
Are you done sucking off
It's a good chance. No. There are lawsuits going around because you bitch ass monkeys is crying that you got touched by your priest. Stop crying. Just accept it. Accept that he touched your booty. Accept that your priest wiggled your wing. Accept that your priest put your baby wing in his mouth. Accept it. Stop crying, bitch.
His mama sucked his dick.
Stop crying, bitch. Stop crying because your priest made you gay. Stop crying because your priest like. Stop crying because your priest made you like the feeling from a man. Stop crying.
Wait, we got this little bitch here telling us to stop crying. You're the one complaining about reparations, dude. You were never a slave, you stupid pussy. You were never a fucking slave, you little fucking pussy.
Little girls on little islands. Stop taking it out those little white bitches.
This is
I'm here to
what
the white
inadequacy
bitch.
Oh, you getting mad, bro? You
I
getting
want to
mad?
protect the white
You try to
bitches.
talk through
You white
something.
men that keep raping them.
Incapable.
Hey, you white men keep raping y'all little white girls and killing them. I'm here to protect the white bitches. I'm here to protect the little white bitches. Does anybody care about the little white bitches? Because I know white men don't care about the little white bitches. I know y'all don't. Y'all take them to an island, rape them, and kill them. I'm here to save them. Where
What
they
have you
at?
done in your life to raise yourself?
Dude, you talk like a black.
I'm gonna change
You
my
talk like a
life right
black
now.
woman.
I'm gonna
You
dedicate my life
talk
to
and you
save the
think
white
like a
girls.
black woman, dude.
I'm
You do
gonna
notice that,
dedicate my
dude?
life to save the little white girls
Did
that's
you get
getting
raised
raped
by your
and
single
killed.
black mom and have to see her
I
get
am
banged out every
dedicating my
fucking
life
night
to
by
little white girls that's getting
fucking
raped
pussy?
and killed. That's getting raped and killed. I am dedicating my life to little white girls.
Your mom was the one getting raped,
Where are the
dumbass,
little
by
white
your
girls?
father.
I know the white men don't protect their white girls, their daughters. I'm here to do it.
Black women, chomo, highly selective is a chomo.
We didn't rape no fucking body. Rapists,
That's what they do in Nigeria. That's why they sold his tribe.
Hey, any of my brothers want to say these little white hoes? Any of my brothers want to say the white hoes? From getting raped by their dad, getting raped and killed by their dad?
You might want to be worried about saving the black girls the most.
Hey, we're not killing and raping them. We're not killing and raping them. The white government is is kidnapping the little white bitches and raping them. Do you hear what I'm saying? The white government is kidnapping little white bitches and raping them. We need to save them. Protect the white bitches besides black men. White men is gay.
Well, I just posted it. Your black women get raped more than white girls.
No, they don't.
Problem.
No, they don't.
Yes,
No,
they
they don't.
do.
No, they
I just
don't.
looked
No,
it
they
up.
don't. You motherfuckers will rape a white girl by a trash can and get off because your daddy wrote a letter to the judge saying my son is not fit for jail. Oh yes, that's the truth. That's the true story. Little punk ass virgin ass college boy raped a drunk white girl by the trash can. He should have got life in jail. His daddy wrote a letter to the judge. See, this is white privilege. See, this is the white privilege. See, a white daddy could write a letter to a judge and say my son isn't fit for jail. And for rape, his son only served 3 to 6 months in jail for rape that he admitted to. He admitted he raped a little bitch and only served 3 to 6 months because his daddy wrote a letter to the judge saying, my white son isn't fit for jail.
Carmelo, you wanted Carmelo to walk
ain't that
free.
crazy? I love white privilege. Damn, white privilege is a motherfucker. You see how many white people get off? You see how many white people get off, don't even face the shit? Damn. And that was rape. This is a true story. They know the story. They know the story. They know the story. This is a true story. A white boy got off with rape.
And you complain because you
a white boy got off with rape. So imagine what else they could get away with. And they say we crying. They say we out here crying. And they could get away with rape. They could literally with rape.
I'm enjoying every minute of you.
I know you don't want to hear the truth. I know you don't want to hear the honky.
Let's open up the stage. Let some other voices in here. Let's be fair. We'll have the white woman Holly go next. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm good.
Are you okay, Holly? Do you need protection from these sick ass white men? Do you need protection?
I'd like to go next.
You got any daughters, Holly? You need security, Holly? Do your daughters need security from these white men? I'm here to protect you.
This is why
I would not let a white man put his hands on your dog.
I would like to say
promise
something.
you, Holly.
I hear Leroy. My mic on Leroy. Very much.
So here's what's going on.
White
this whole thing is a grift that's going to keep on going. If we paid you reparations, you'd still complain about racism. You'd still be the victim, and you'd still not contribute.
Would you still be racist? Would you still be racist?
Nobody is listening to that grift anymore. We're not racist right now. Nobody's listening to that grift.
Would you still be racist?
You guys do everything you do to yourselves. You're the short bus of society. You're the short bus.
Would you still be racist?
Well, who taught y'all how to wash y'all ass?
No, don't even go there, bro, because they don't want to hear that. He gonna say we still gonna complain about being racist. The only reason why we complain about motherfuckers being racist because y'all are racist.
Leroy,
so once again,
Leroy,
would you stop being racist?
Were you done, Leroy? I didn't know if you finished.
Would you stop being racist, Henry?
So here's what's
the guy
up,
who's interrupting.
Hey, Peter.
It's about reparations. We're talking about reparations.
Yeah, let's talk about it. He's so mad that we'll get.
You guys will
Why would it hurt? Why would it affect you? Reparations to black people. How would it affect you?
Good morning,
And that's how it.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's good to see you.
You too. These white men mad that I just want to know how black people getting reparations going to affect these so-called smart-ass white men. These tough-ass, smart-ass, hard-working white men.
Have you got reparations? Have you gotten any reparations?
Well, Beaver answered. Beaver answered earlier. He said why he didn't want you to have reparations. You want to know what he said? Beaver said, "I just don't want you to have it."
Oh, okay. Now that's cool. He that's cool. I can
That's what he said.
That's cool because he's willing to admit he's just a hater, and I could accept that. See, these other bitch ass white boys don't want to say that. They want to beat around the bush, say this, say that.
You
Just tell me y'all don't like us. Just tell us now we don't deserve it, but y'all deserve bailouts though. Okay. Anyways, but we don't deserve it. We don't deserve it.
Businesses and black colleges. There is no white-only colleges.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There is white. There is white-only colleges. Let's look at some of these colleges and let's look at the percentages of black students here. I get it. You white people only. I get it. I get it by law. No. Hear me out. I get it by law. Technically, you can't say this is all white college. Technically. But systematically, y'all could do so. See, y'all, but of course, you have to include a few of us. Of course, you have to include a few of us, but we still know the, what they call PWIs. Yeah, we don't call them PWIs for a reason, stupid motherfucker.
There's no black people.
Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. White people mad we survived they Holocaust. They mad that we survived their atrocity and we thriving, and these regular white motherfuckers who ain't done shit, who ain't took advantage of their white privilege, they mad that they see black people doing better.
You thriving with all them Jordan shops, all the Foot Lockers, all the wig shops getting looted.
Hey, you be mad when you see a black man in a better car than you, huh?
You're pathetic too, you know? You guys can't function like the rest of humans. You can't function like the rest of humanity because you're so fucking apish.
Why is he mad they see a black person in a nicer car? Why?
Because they just don't want you to have it.
Damn, that's it. They just don't want us to have it.
Show me one.
Can you show us how to wear the pants up our ass and wear the new ballots?
This shit is crazy. They
How
just
did a
don't
black
want
man
us
get
to
a
have
nice
it.
car if they're so oppressed?
They just don't want us to have it. Sound like
Oh,
hating
you mean
shit.
that they said, I'm not oppressed, I didn't oppress myself, and I'm going to make it. And that's how they did it.
Oh,
You could learn
hating
something
ass
from it.
honkies. Hating ass honkies that scared of little ass Mexicans. This shit crazy to me.
Well, I'm just curious though. Like I'm so curious though. But why not though? Like do you understand? Let me see. The principle of is it?
No, they don't.
It's not
understand
reciprocity.
you.
Is
They
it the
don't
principle of
understand that.
reciprocity?
Are we going to go into first principles again?
Well,
In regards to
no.
black people, they get retarded.
But I'm just
In
wondering.
regards to black people, none of that makes sense to them. They automatically turn stupid. But bring up some Holocaust.
What percentage of
motherfuckers.
African Americans
Bring up some
were in
motherfuckers in
this country?
Ireland. Bring up some Scottish motherfuckers.
14%.
They
What
understand
percentage
all
were
that
in here
shit.
and can prove they were oppressed by slavery?
Wait.
What percentage?
Ice. You
No,
understand?
I'm asking a simple question. If you can't answer it, just admit it and say, I don't know.
No, it's historical.
Well, what I was gonna say.
Wait. What did he ask?
He asked to prove if slavery existed and the shit is historical as it's still going today.
Now we gotta prove. Like, wait a.
I mean, like, what was it?
You guys are too stupid to understand his question.
4
You
million.
guys are too stupid to understand his question.
Well.
Then break it down, smart hunky.
So I'll break it down to you like this. Nobody in this world is going to get free stuff for nothing. You understand? You were never slaves. Hey, shut up. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done, fatherless. I'm not done, fatherless.
I don't care what you say.
You guys were never slaves. We were never slave owners. Take your complaints and shove them up your pussy ass.
It's called descendants, motherfucker.
descendants of failures, which are failures too. You guys have done jack shit for this world. You made it a more dangerous place to live. And we are done. We are done with your grip.
Murder,
Bima, can I say something, Bima?
Yeah, good morning, night.
Bima, I'm gonna make it quick and I'm gonna go back to the goo.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to give a shout out to all the racist whites that can come on this space and say shit like Leroy. And not to call him out, but you know he wouldn't say this shit to a black person or a black man's face or black people in public. Clubhouse gives you pussy 5 races.
I am not white. I am not white. I am not white. I'm white, stupid bitch. I am not white. Fatherless.
Shut up. I'm talking, Leroy. I don't care what color you are. But the space like this gives you beta, limp, big child fuckers the courage to come on stage and spew all this anti-black shit that you wouldn't say to not a single black person.
No, it's the times we live in. It's the times we live in. You're noticing the shift. We're no longer sitting here feeling guilty for your broke asses. You can go shut up.
Listen, is it time for you to go watch your daddy fuck your uncle and give you a hand job in the process?
I bet you won't say that outside.
I won't shut up. Hold on, Hailey. Hold on. I'm not going to shut up, Leroy. What you going to do about it? What you going to do about it, Leroy? Huh? That's what I thought.
You know, virgin ass.
Go ahead, Hailey. Go ahead, Hailey.
He talking crazy while his
Go
mama in the other room.
ahead.
Slap this bitch ass.
So I'll tell you what I'm going to do about it. I'm going to sit there and listen to you give a bad name to your own people.
These white boys are only
Stop calling a white boy. If he's not white, I want to know what he is.
I don't give a fuck. He's white and Jason. I don't give a fuck.
Black boys come on here.
Leroy with his small dick up here complaining.
I don't give a fuck, Holly.
This is the most brave he's been in his entire life. When Clubhouse ends, what's Leroy and Alan and all the racists gonna do? What space do you have?
On their thumb.
Right? Fucking pedophiles, fucking rapists.
There we go. All that white people have is Clubhouse. All we have. So you guys have everything else. So tell me.
No, that's all you have. You don't have no real friends.
I still have yet to hear a good counter argument to what I said.
We know you're a real weirdo.
Hailey, we have to remember, we have to remember, these racists, all they have left is their hate. We got to remember the white woman said a year ago she would fuck a bear and breed with a bear and fucking breed with white men.
Yeah.
Okay?
That was Bima. Stop pretending that's most white women.
Mother Nature and the universe are done with these fuckers. That's why, A, their birth rates are declining. B, their white leadership is replacing them with criminal brown-faced immigrants. Okay? And C, let's not forget, they need life shampoo and suntan lotion to survive because the earth wants to get rid of them.
20 to 30,000 of them. 20 to 30,000 of them.
Anti-black sentiment.
Yes, this year.
They are our jesters. Go ahead, Leroy. Go ahead,
and why? Who taught us to
have died to do the Mother Nature in the past few months? 20 to 30,000.
That's all they have left is hate. They're dying. The Muslims and Africans are replacing them and raping and fucking their women.
Ooh.
All they have left is obsessing about black men and reparations. I've been sitting in this audience for hours listening to white guy after white guy come up here and fall out and get
show us the data and stop fucking making up a bunch of racist
Black
bullshit.
people know we're not getting reparations. We know this. I don't even know why y'all entertain the conversation. But what's really funny are the white people that get so angry about it. Go ahead, clowns. Go ahead, clowns. You are our court jesters. Go ahead. All you have left is your hate and your racism. Go ahead.
And now I asked a simple question. What does us getting reparations have to do with y'all? How's it gonna bother y'all?
It's gonna take
they don't have no real answer.
It's gonna take their power away. They know that they owe us everything. They came over here and took. They crawled they sleevey snither snake asses from Europe and
what
came
did
over
you
and
build?
took the whole fucking
Hey, I just want to remind everybody that if you are speaking in the President Trump house right now, you are fucking retarded. The country's completely broke. There's no money to give you nothing. The country's $200 trillion in debt. Cities and states are $20 trillion in debt. You ain't getting a fucking penny. If you getting something now, that is your motherfucking reparation. And I'm disappointed to hear your bullshit because it's not white people here spreading racist hate. It's black people spreading racist hate here on Clown House. Not white people, You got it backwards, baby. You part of the problem, baby. You spreading lies and misinformation and hate, not white people. You the racist bitch. You the fucking loudmouth, stupid, low IQ, racist bitch spewing your own hate, putting it on white people, projecting it. Projecting up your ass, bitch.
Let me just say this. Kitover, we're both in Chicago, ho. I can find you. My students can find you. Come on stage and tell me a bitch. We're both in the same
Yeah, let's do some real nigga shit. Let's do some real nigga shit.
I will initiate stereotype mode and send my hitters
after you. Miss NY, that's all you gotta do is kill these bastards. Kill these bastards, and that's where you gonna get your reparation. You have to kill these motherfuckers.
No, we gotta rape the girls that look like not Holly though.
I love it. They want to act like they're civil and they deserve something.
No, we're not civil.
No, we got motherfuckers like you here in the way.
We don't comes
to issue.
What, you can't carry it out?
No, we're gonna give y'all the same energy y'all gave us.
Try to get a black man put in jail.
We're gonna give you the energy you gave us. You passed us negative energy. Now we're gonna give you negative energy.
Whatsoever. We're not falling for your population. We don't care. We don't speak proper English. This ain't our fucking language. We don't give a but you understand everything that comes out of our mouth, though. You understand every goddamn thing that comes out of our mouth. You can't even
tell us where you're from.
So it don't matter. I'm from Inglewood.
Right here, motherfucker. Where you from?
I'm from Inglewood.
Yeah, that's right. Sure you are, but it's not your language.
I'm from Inglewood.
Yo, Hailey, if you want reparations, why don't you start with the root cause, which is the Africans in Africa that's other Africans off to the other ethnicities and kick the whole thing off? Why don't you start at the top of the food chain first, man?
We could start with them. Then also we could move forward to these white folks who are these Christian white folks who were committing atrocities, because once they realized what they were doing and they kept it going after they duped the Africans, because Africans, they figured out, oh, we got duped. And it ain't just a full story.
No, that's not true, Harley. They didn't get.
It is true.
Here's what happened.
You can believe the bullshit that just all Africans were just selling all of our people there. No, it didn't happen like that.
Harley, so if you do some research, on what was happening in Africa at that time,
I am sorry to tell
for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, blacks, Africans were slaughtering each other, enslaving each other, and setting them up to be sold.
I love it.
So this was going on way before white people set foot on that soil, bro.
All right, let's take slavery out the equation. Let's take slavery out, because I know y'all always want to be stuck on slavery. Y'all want to be stuck on slavery.
Not engaged with cattle.
Wait. What about?
Yeah. Look up the Congolese. Look up the Congolese Empire. That's how the Congolese Empire became so powerful. They were slaughtering all the other tribes around them and enslaving them. Yes, that's how they became.
Africans have anything to do with Jim Crow? Answer: Africans have anything to do with Jim Crow? Did they have anything to do with the Civil Era? Because that happened all after slavery. Once the white man fought, once they had the Civil War and fought and realized, oh, supposedly they fought to free the slaves, supposedly, and we still was getting our ass whooped all the way to what, 1960s? No, we still getting our ass whooped. So I love it when you motherfuckers just want to bring up slavery, because I could do without slavery.
When you say we, who is we? Who is we, Hailey? Who is we?
What took place after? Tell me what took place after slavery, because you want to make these statements. You tell me what took place after slavery. Okay, niggas can't talk now. I get it. They just can talk when they want to make dumbass statements.
Who the hell is heavy breathing on the mic?
I get it.
Close your mic.
I get it. You got to be a little smarter with this dumb nigga. You got to be a little smarter with this dumb nigga, right?
I mean, but okay. Again, no one's denying. Okay, Hailey, let me respond. Calm down.
Tell me what happened after slavery.
Calm down, sweetheart.
Tell me what happened after slavery.
Sweetheart. Calm down. I'll answer your question. Sweetheart. Calm down, boo boo. Sit, boo boo, sit. So what I'm saying, Hailey. Oh god damn. This is why people don't want to give you reparations. They know you're just gonna get worse, man. I guarantee you, if it was certain that the black community could fix their problems and come together and assimilate like the rest of society, I don't think there'll be any issues. But we understand it's like giving the kid free access to the candy store. It's just gonna be a bunch of sick bellies and rotted teeth, bro.
But what I was saying, Highly, is, again, no one's denying atrocities happening to the black community during slavery and after slavery. Okay. Again, goddamn, can I finish? Can I finish?
Why don't we deserve it?
So again, you and I were not slaves. Nobody alive today was slaves. Nobody alive.
No, wait.
Can I finish? Can I finish answering your question? I literally got 7 words in. I got 7 words in and you cut me off. I got 7 words in and you cut me off. Can I finish?
Go ahead, idiot. I'm gonna try to.
So, well, I'm not the one. You call me an idiot. I'm not the one begging people for free shit, begging for free handouts and shit, bro.
Keep making your dumb ass claims. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying, Highly, what I'm saying, like, and your attitude and the way you're conducting yourself, this is why nobody wants to give you shit.
Oh, I'm conducting myself the way hunkies don't want me to. Oh.
Nah, it's just
it's the Oreo dipped in milk.
You act like a fucking animal. You act like a feral. You act like a feral cat underneath a trailer, underneath a double wide trailer.
Dipped in milk. Shut up.
Well, here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that nobody's denying atrocities happen. But again, the people who are alive today have it way better than the folks who actually went through that shit. And the folks who went. What does that mean? If you let me finish, you might gather the context, bro. So what I'm saying is that the people who went through that shit weren't begging and whining and bitching and moaning like the blacks today are, who didn't go through any of those.
Who were going through slavery wasn't asking for freedom, wasn't asking for equal rights. You fucking idiot! This is why I don't like listening to talking to stupid ass niggas. Of course they couldn't ask for money. They just wanted fucking freedom.
You must hate talking to yourself.
And who gave them again shitting on
these dumbass niggas,
shitting on white people when white people were actually the first ones to end slavery and codify ending slavery. It wasn't the Africans. It wasn't other black ethnicities or populations.
But then you want to say nobody was here.
You guys have read a bunch of lies and fell for the okie doke, man. And that's why you guys are so angry and mad at everybody and misusing that energy instead of working hard and becoming productive members of society.